Hey everybody, hi, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging a bit today. We're going to be getting into my latest Wantable Active edit. If you're new, I'm Laura. I do have furry sidekicks like to hang out with me. Loki's the only one here today, but that's just so that you have other things to look at other than me. And so I sure hope you stick around for that long haul. Hit that subscribe so I can keep on doing this. So Wantable has 3 different edits for women, and they do have one for men. For women, they have the style edit, which is your everyday work vacation wear. They also have the active edit, which is what I'm going to share with you, which is workout and athleisure. And then they have the sleep and body, which is all things intimates, panties, jammies, sleep leisure. So $20 styling fee goes against anything you decide to keep. You get 9 items. If you keep 3 or more, you start to see a discount on your next box, and we'll get into all of that. All right, let's dig into this one. I don't get the active edit that much because I don't have the need for a ton of active wear. And I tend to ask for more towards the athleisure as opposed to the hardcore workout stuff. So let's see what I got. When you open your box, this is what you see. So there's tells you what to do once you get your box if you're not sure. And on top is your little pamphlet that is notes from your stylist and has your pricing sheet. Notice my little sticker is personalized, which I love, has my name on it. I think that's such a nice touch they do. And it tells me that this is my active edit. It says flex your fit. My stylist is Veronica. I don't think I've ever had her before. And I have 1 requested item. So what does that mean? It means if you go out into their stream, you can request or decline items. You can even, on many of them, they'll have a star, and if you star that, it means it's one of your most wanted items and you really want that one in your next box. So if your size is available, they'll do it. But I do usually get at least 1, if not more, items from my wish list or those that are requested. You get a bag for anything you don't love and don't want to keep. And let's see what they sent me. So this is by Beyond Yoga. It's a Spacedye Good Day Classic tank. That's cute. It does have the Spacedye in there. All right. Next up is it's called the FlowHeather Sculpt Tenacity Bra in Cobalt Heather. That's pretty. Has a little crisscross in the back. Check that out. Okay. Another Spacedye. This is like the shorter version of the top. It's a Spacedye Good Day crop tank. So it looks like the same as the other one, only shorter. I like these as a layering underneath, or if you're working out, of course. But I like to wear these like underneath stuff when you don't want to have to do a double tuck. Those are nice. All right, and one more, another topper. What is this one? This one is also by Beyond Yoga, and it's the Spacedye Forever Tank in Island Blue. So that's cute. Has a little shelf bra in there. I like the color. That's pretty. Okay, then we got a sweatshirt. This is by Knit Riot, and it is called the Core Crew Sweatshirt in Sage. Has like the dolmany sleeves, right? I love that they send so many items so that you hopefully get pieces that you love. All right, so I love this. This is by Interval. I don't think it's quite the same Spacedye. It's not as the Beyond Yoga, but this is a really cute little Skort. Isn't that cute? Has the little shorts under here. I like that. Okay, and then, wow, check these out. These are a Oriana ribbed biker short. Who were they by? They're by Cream Yoga. Those look tiny. We'll see if I can get those on with that flashy yellow racing stripe. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. Then we have, these are by Interval, and this one is the CloudLight Rapid Jogger, and they are very light, very light. They have the little ruching and like almost like the balloon bottom here. Is that not cute? Kind of like those. Okay. With a little flat front. I feel like you could maybe dress these up. Those were cute. And the last item is another pair of pants. These are called the Flex Flat Front Jogger in Light Athletic by Interval. They're very soft. Yeah, those are cute. All right, the only item I think I requested was that last, yeah, the Flex Flat Jogger. So this one, this is the only one that I requested from this group. Let's get to the try on and see what works. First outfit. I usually try on the thing or the things that I think are not going to work first to get them out of the way. So I wanted to start with these biker shorts. I would definitely need to size up if I was going to keep them. They actually aren't bad because they have like this nice thicker waistband. The problem right now is it's just squeezing me so hard. But it feels like they would stay in place. The running stripe is kind of fun. I just don't think that I would grab for these. Generally, if I'm going to wear a biker short, it might be like underneath something I think might be a little short, and I just want to be extra careful. So I go for plain, not like fancy. They are ribbed, and if I were to keep them, I would size up. I would do the same for this little tank from Beyond Yoga. It is pulling me a little bit here across the chest. It's a fun little Spacedye, so I do actually like it. I might consider sizing up on it, but it feels very tight, creating rolls for me where I previously didn't have rolls, so that's no good. I kept my bralette on underneath it, but not bad. I kind of like the tank itself. So the Spacedye Good Day Classic Tank in Darkest Night, I'm wearing an extra small, $78, and the Oriana Ribbed Biker Short in black and lemon, I'm wearing an extra small, $78, and they're by Cream Yoga. Next up is this cute little set. Interval bottom, this is a little Skort, so cute. And then the tank is also by Beyond Yoga. I really like this one as well, but again, I would need to size up because it is squishing me quite a bit. So I think maybe I need to change my profile for the Active Edit to maybe small tops instead of the extra small, it looks like. Hopefully I can do that because I think when you set your profile, it's just the one size across the board. But this is really cute. I love the color. But it is doing some squeezing. This little skirt is adorable. Lots of stretch, very comfortable. The wider waistband. It doesn't have any pockets. No, there's no pockets in this one. But it's very cute. I love the color of this tank, right? Spacedye Forever Tank in Island Blue Heather, I'm wearing an extra small, $68. And for the FlowHeather Sculpt Skort in Heather Charcoal, extra small, $78 by Interval. Next up, okay, so I'm going to start with the top because this one is a medium, and that's what I usually ask for in bralettes is a medium, and this one fits perfectly. And unlike the others, this one actually has the little cups inside that you can remove, so it allows for more coverage. The other ones are just a plain shelf bra. So I love this, and the back is fun. It fits me well. I don't feel like I'm being squeezed. I have room. So it feels so nice on, and this color is just so gorgeous, right? And then these pants, these are adorable. So these have a very stretchy, like loose waistband, nothing that feels like it's like hugging you or squeezing. Pockets on the side, very soft. Jogger bottom. You could sleep in this outfit. It is that comfortable. You could do long trips, throw a sweatshirt on over top of it, or a cute little zip up, and you are set. So the FlowHeather Sculpt Tenacity Brown Electric Cobalt Blue, wearing a medium, $74. And for the Flex Flat Front Jogger in Light Athletic Heather, I'm wearing a small, $79. So I even like that these are a small. I probably could have done an extra small, but I love how like loose and comfy they are. All right, we're down to the last few pieces. First of all, how about these fun interval pants? I love the bottom. These are so cute with the ruching on the side. I thought they would be too long, but I think they're actually very cute. This flat front, which means you could like dress these up a little bit more if you wanted to. Be great for a day look instead of a workout look. Very comfy side pockets. The black is nice and classic. I love these. And then I put on this last tank, This is an extra small, so I still would size up in this, but I didn't put my bralette back on underneath it. So this one has no padded coverage, just has that shelf bra. So it's all on what you're comfortable with. I would probably still wear something underneath it. But I like this one. It's a little cropped. It's fun. If you put on something on top of this, when I do a front tuck, you wouldn't have to worry about this layer. And then for the last item she sent me is this cute little sweatshirt, which we could just wear, you know, over our shoulders if it's warm outside or we're headed to a workout, and then throw it on afterwards. So it does have the banded bottom, which you could band it. You could even just tuck it underneath, which I kind of like as a bubble top. It does have the dolman sleeves, and the ribbing around the wrist is fairly tight. It's pretty tight. And I think this neckline is pretty high. So for me, this is a no-go, but it is a cute sweatshirt. All right. For these items, this Core Crew sweatshirt in Sage by Knit Riot, $74. The CloudLight Rapid Jogger extra small, $99. And the Spacedye Good Day Crop Tank in Darkest Night extra small, $74. Let's talk about what to do. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. The sweatshirt is a no. These black pants, this one is the CloudLight Rapid Jogger, is a yes. I really, really enjoy them. The Spacedye Good Day Crop Tank I actually really like, but I would size up, so we'll see if there's availability. This cute little bralette I loved, or sports bra. I thought that was adorable. I would like to keep it. And I really liked the gray pants. They were like heaven just to wear them. I thought this was cute, if I can size up. And I really liked the Skort, so I think I will keep it. I thought this little tank was cute, if I can size up. It's a lot of ifs, right? And this one was the longer version. And this one is a no for me. So that's where I'm at. It's all going to come down to see which ones I can exchange. If I can't exchange any of those, then I probably have at least 3, the 2 joggers and the little Skort, probably 4, because I do actually like the cobalt blue bralette. So my total for all 9 pieces, $702. And the way that it works is if you keep so many items, then you get cash back towards your next edit. So if I keep 3 items or more, it starts at 25, and then as you spend money, it goes to 30 and then 35. If you keep 6 items, it starts at 60, goes to 75, and then 90. And then if you keep 9, it starts at 90, goes to 120, and then to 150. So I have to decide what I want to keep, but the $702 minus the $20 styling fee for everything would be $682. And like we said, I won't keep everything, but I thought this was a pretty good edit, and I think many of these pieces I could translate out into life instead of just athleisure. Let me know what you think, though. I'll list all of these down below in case you would like to request any of them in your next edit. You can also go to shop.wantable.com if you are a subscriber and shop for these pieces directly off of their site, which is fun. And I can't wait to hear what your favorites were. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, swipe to hype. I'll catch you next time, and don't forget to tune in on Sunday and Outfit of the Day, and you can see which items I kept. Bye-bye.